I am here with Ronald Epps, and he just won the first ever.
Atlantic City Vanguard Award.
That's right, it's a very prestigious honor. How are we feeling tonight?
Very honored, very honored. It almost means it does actually mean so much more than the money I've made because I've never received the award before. I've booked campaigns with Calvin Klein, Macy's, Old Navy, but this this is something else, especially coming from Lamont and Jeana because they're so close to me and they're just so unselfish. That it makes it so much bigger to me. So.
That's excellent. So I heard you giving us a little taste of what you're doing right now. Name some of the campaigns, some of the covers, some of the magazines. Tell us all about it. We want to know.
Well, I've been modeling now for 3 years. From a janitor at Whole Foods to modeling, and I booked the cover of a magazine with ID Magazine, which is like really prestigious because there's only been 2 male models to ever be on a cover. And I shared the cover with the top model in the world, Joan Smalls. So when that dropped, people just started swarming to my agency like, Ronald, we want to do this, And since then, I've done Calvin Klein campaigns, Express campaigns. I went from never being on a plane to now, I fly out of the country, periodically for work, Macy's commercials. I'm acting and I sing, so it's just, everything is just modeling was just a gateway into everything, so it's really been a surreal story for me,
That's awesome. Such an inspiring story for someone who looks so young. I will not ask you how old you are, but you do look very young. How are you handling everything, such a whirlwind? How are you handling this at such a young age?
Well, I'm married. 23, just to let y'all know that. But, 23, been married for a year, been with my wife for 6 years in total. But she does a good job at keeping me grounded, keeping me from getting a big head. And, I grew up in Philadelphia, grew up broke, and as soon as I started making some money, I was like, I never want to be broke again, so.
I think we all feel like that.
Yeah, so I try to be conscious with my spending, work my behind off 24/7.
And I heard something that you said that was very profound when you accepted your award this evening. You were saying to be true to yourself. And I think that was so important, and that was an excellent message that you sent to models who are looking to be in the industry, because so many times you have models who just want to make it, and they will compromise themselves and do anything in order to make it. How do you stop yourself from doing that? Because I know sometimes it may be tempting, it might be a lot of money, but it might be against your moral values. So how do you handle that?
Well, it's really hard. I actually had an experience in which I did compromise myself, which it wasn't the biggest compromise. It actually worked in my favor, but I learned from it. And, once I started really getting work, and so I was like, I'll never, ever again compromise myself to believe in something or do something that I don't want to do for anything else, because, you have the shortcut and then you have the long way that it's just going to feel a lot better once you get there, and it never feels good to compromise yourself. And hopefully you can bounce back from it, because a lot of people compromise themselves and then totally lose themselves, and they keep doing compromise after compromise after compromise until they lose themselves. And then, they wake up one day, maybe they're making money, maybe they're not, and then they look in the mirror and then they're like, who is this person, So it's just really key to make sure you stay true to yourself,
And I love that, the fact that you're so young and you have it. So keep doing what you're doing. You're very, very inspiring. Please tell us what's coming up next for you. I'm sure everyone wants to know. I want to know.
Well, me and my wife, we've been working on building up a kids foundation, because we love kids. We just had, my son is almost 3 months old now.
Oh, that is so nice. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sleepless nights, huh?
Some nights, yeah. He's good for the most part, but sometimes he has his nights where he just wants to be up smiling, and we're just like, you need to go to bed, But Yeah, we're getting ready to start that up, you know. So a big thing is making connections, you know, to help back us up with it and everything, because nowadays with government funding, it's like almost non-existent. And as far as work, starting to take my acting classes. You know, I want to be a really good actor, very profound with it. So I'm taking the classes. I'm not just going to run with being a model and be like, oh, I'm a model, so you know, I want to act.
You want to branch out.
Exactly. You know, I'm going to start taking my classes and really, you know, get it. I want to fully understand what's going on with acting and become like the best actor possible.
Congratulations. You are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, and we hope to see you back here soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the executive producers of Atlantic City Fashion Week. I'm telling you, I'm in awe right now. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
Doing good and looking good. You guys are always matching, always coordinated, and I love it every time. Fabulous. Whose idea is that, Jeana?
Lamont.
Really?
It's definitely a combination. It's a part of the brand. We're the team, so it's like, what you wearing? All right, well, how does this look with that?
Right.
It's beautiful.
We work it out.
Yeah, I know. And y'all always look fabulous.
Thank you.
So we're coming off of the award ceremony. It went beautifully.
Thank you.
How are you guys feeling? 7th season.
Oh, excited. We're already looking to season 8. Honestly, even though we're here in season 7, we're already looking at season 8. So we're just always looking ahead, how we can do better than last season. So tomorrow,
I don't see how.
I don't-
You guys are doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you. But you know, we want to raise the bar. We don't want to just get to the Super Bowl.
Yes,
We want to win the Super Bowl.
exactly,
You know,
right,
so
exactly.
we raise the bar every season because we want people to want to come back and say,
Right.
okay, I saw that last season. I want to see something
Right.
different, more exciting.
Right.
Speaking of, what can we expect differently this season?
Well, we are doing 4 shows. We usually just do 2 shows, one each night. So we're doing a 2 o'clock show and a 7 o'clock show on Friday and Saturday. What else are we doing different? I don't think anything. We always have kids, we have plus, we have ready to wear, couture. It's just going to be amazing.
We have
50
some surprises
But
on
we
the
can't
runway that we
tell.
can't reveal.
Yeah,
but
we can't tell
there's
today.
some surprises. They'll see something different.
Yes. Okay.
Fabulous. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys after it's all said and done. All together now. We'll see how it is at the end of 3 days.
We're running around during the day with sneakers on, but when we come out at the end, we'll be ready.
It's wonderful. Thank you guys so much.